他に役に立ちそうなものがあれば、あなたの立ち寄りそうなところに置いておきますね。対馬をどうぞお守りください。
And with that, we have been bestowed with the Glowering Warrior, crafted for a proud samurai of Tsushima. Now, in other larger settlements, they will have certain gift altars, but this is the fastest one from the get-go that you can usually find. So here, you can find a bowyer, a swordsmith, and an armorer, and that's going to be really nice for us, but I do want to take a look at what this looks like. So, there we go. That's kind of neat. I like it. We'll take it. Just to have something a little bit different. And we probably will upgrade our traveler's attire, if not only to get us some extra oomph in our step, and hopefully our sword. So we will end up probably just leaving after this. I'm not going to worry about the... Well, actually the armorer. I'm not sure. Oh, and the Legends storyteller. I guess I should probably let you guys know about this now, but we will not be covering Legends mode in this main playthrough. It is a 4-player online component where you basically just play through the game and go through like a mystical story. And while it's cool, I have done it because you can do it single player. But I will say this now, if there's anyone out there that wants to co-op that shite with me, please let me know in the comments, because by the time you're seeing this, this whole project will be over, guaranteed. I'm just gonna say that right now.
堺家に伝わる宝刀、素晴らしい一品です。見ただけでわかるのか。私には刀の顔がわかるのです。人と同じくそれぞれ違うのですよ。堺様、素材をお持ちくだされば喜んでその宝刀を鍛えて差し上げましょう。
Very nice. So we have our Tanto, which I think is what I called it earlier. We can upgrade that with just
十分な素材をお持ちください。
one more piece of armor. That would be perfect, but we also will need iron for this regardless. So we do use our katana a little more, so let's upgrade it.
磨き上げましたよ。
And all it does is help you kill enemies faster. That's it. So we're going to need steel next and even more iron. So being able to get that charm that doubles our resource pickups would be really nice. But that's fine. Okay. So I'll wait until we have the clan armor before we head over to the armorer, who is over there. You can kind of see the gold glint, but we can actually leave, I believe, from here, or there's something. Ah, a place to pray, perhaps. We can give our respects here. There you go. So in certain places, if done correctly, you take a bow and you will influence nature in some way. There is actually an achievement for that, but they'll put like little signs, kind of like how they do in Fortnite, where you have to do a dance in front of the thing. I don't know. It's kind of like that. I hate that it reminds me of Fortnite, but just keep in mind that that is certainly a thing that you can do in the future. Just make some interesting things happen. You can make birds fly away, and you can be surrounded by fireflies, and you can also make fish go crazy. So it's interesting, but let's go to the old Adachi estate. And if you guys remember, Adachi was the one at the beginning of the game who was humiliated in front of the Mongols in the army and was burned to death and beheaded by Khotun Khan. So there's definitely a sense of like shame and dishonor there. Not on his part, but the fact that he died a somewhat dishonorable death. I mean, that's enough to make everyone root against the Khan, right? It's like he challenged them to send their best warrior, and they laughed in his face, threw wine on him, and lit him up. It's crazy. So, yeah, I would be upset if I was Lady Masako too. But let's go ahead and approach it, because again, this being a major character, things will not be as they appear.
Masako 殿がおるはず。Masako 殿、足立家のご一族、誰かおりませぬか。争いの後だ。何者かが押し入ったか。なぎなた。足立家の女のものだな。家族を守ろうとしたのか。窓から子供を逃がそうとしたようだ。
Interesting. Alright, well, that's a little unfortunate.
荒らされているが争った様子はない。
Huh. Ransacked, but no sign of violence. Interesting. Alright, well, let's take our leather and get the hell out of here. There's also that right there. Okay, so be wary when approaching the guest house because, well, we're not alone. Okay, so a little bit of a look at our kunai. Check it out. So, we just throw it towards an enemy, and there we go. It made me throw 2 for some reason, but it staggers enemies and basically lets you take them out really fast. So, definitely one of my favorites to just kind of toss in before a fight against a lot of people, and then you'll be set. Interesting. Not bandits nor Mongols. Where did the third body go? Oh, here he is. Thank you. It's telling me to search him, but I'm not getting anything out of it. That's interesting. Alright, well, don't think there was much else in here, so let's go check out the stables, which is where we entered in on, and that might highlight exactly what it is we're looking for. So, nope, and there's also something here. Yeah, sure did. Let's go run over here real fast. And anytime you see the camera sort of come in really close on Jin, that just indicates that we're entering an investigative state. So, let's take a look. Okay. So, a trail, which just like before, and like I mentioned a couple times, there's a lot of them. It's kind of interesting how they disappear after a while and then come back. But in general, pretty easy to follow. And there are a couple spots where he'll sit down and sort of just... Ooh. Yeah. Where the trail picks back up, Jin will like kind of kneel over and sort of show you where you need to go, but as darkness falls...
馬のムクロ、これは足立家の馬だな。死んで数日。政子殿、私です。
お主は堺家の菰田の生き残りはおらぬと聞いていたが、夫は
武名に恥じぬ見事なお働きでしたが、討ち死にを。
さようか。なぜここへ？
叔父上が囚われの身に。手を結びましょう。私は叔父上を、そちらは仇を。
足立家はもう終わりだ。対馬の者が手にかけおった。
裏切り。己を守る侍をなぜ？
それはこれから突き止める。
助太刀いたす。
いらぬ。我らの争いに余計な首を突っ込むな。
対馬の武家は相見たがい。私も残された者の痛みは知っております。
お主まで死んでは申し訳が立たぬ。
死にませぬ。
ついてこい。
Damn door. All right, Lady Masako, where are we going?
親方に賊がおりました。
生き残りを探しておったのであろうな。夫が息子らと菰田へ出立した夜のこと。 刺客どもが来たのだ。子供や孫らを姉に託し、二人の息子の嫁らと共に戦ったのだが、多勢に無勢。私だけが生き延びた。
さながら菰田の戦。
私の戦は終わっておらぬ。皆をここに埋めた一族の眠る場所だ。
Okay. Waypointing. Oh.
必死に助けようとしたが、皆死角から逃げきれず道端で切り殺された。姉も孫すらも、赤子もいたのだ。まだ生まれたばかりの母と子と、私がこの手で埋めたのだ。
あるまじきことです。
姉も亡き夫と共に眠りたいはず、北の地で。なれど今は足立の墓に。
Man, that is really bad. But before we go, there is one thing I'd like to grab.
これから黄金寺へ向かう。
Alright. To the Golden Temple we shall go. But not without singing crickets. Alright. What are we doing, Masako? What is the purpose of our journey together?
お一人残されるとは。
一人ではない。刺客が生きておる。
刺客に見覚えは。
ない。よその百姓だろう。
百姓が武士の館を襲うとは。
ただの賊ではなかった。何者かが我が領地を狙ったもの。お主一人で行ってくれ。草原という僧を探し、足立家の顛末を伝えてほしい。
どういうおつもりですか。
やもめの頼みは聞け。草原と話したら甲冑師を見つけろ。修繕を頼んだ鎧がある。お主にくれてやろう。
かたじけない。では。
私は寺の裏口で待っておる。
Alright, sounds good. So if you hadn't already run into the Golden Temple earlier, this is where you're going to be bombarded with just exposition and a lot of people wanting to tell you stuff, including Junshin.
お達者のようで。
住職殿か。
その実は下男と何ら変わりませんよ。私は純真と申します。この寺が民の助けになればと。
広めておこう。
寺まで赴けない者は有明の野営へ。少ないですが食べ物も備えました。
ありがたい。時に僧を探しておってな。草原という名だ。
境内を吐いておるはずです。
かたじけない。民を頼むぞ。
Yes, nothing like some temple sweeping at dawn. But anytime you see any of those symbols that are gold, that means there's an upgrade available for you, whereas if they're white, that's just where they are and there will be nothing there for you. So including gifts and things like that. So I feel like I already mentioned that, but that's fine. Now, our old boy or friend, what you got for me? So by upgrading it to the half bow too, there's not a lot you can do like to sort of tweak everything. Basically, you just have to go up the line. We will be able to upgrade it, so let's do it. Yeah. No. I'll get it. Don't worry. I'm aware. I don't have enough materials. All right. We also have another side mission potentially over here, so let's see what she has for us.
我が家を追い出された挙句の果てに猛虎に住み着かれてしまいました。
これまでいくつもの家が奪われ焼かれてきたのを見た。
この近くにある家も襲われました。家の主はこの地を離れようとはせず助けを求め続けています。
そやつを探してみる。
Okay. Well, good to know that we are spreading the word of the gossip. we'll get to that eventually. And the more of these side tales of Tsushima that we go ahead and do, the more likely we are to get a lot of prizes and gifts at the altar, including this man.
酒井様、ご無事で。
It's you.
お言いつけ通り、街道を避けてここまで参りました。
お主も無事でよかった。息子も怪我はないな。
父よりも立派な子です。あなた様に助けていただいたこと忘れません。
達者で暮らせ。さらばだ。
木のまま逃げてきた連中ですが、あなた様の助けになりたいと言ってます。
Wow, I am actually amazed that he made it. It's very surprising. Okay, so as we saw before, the armorer is just right over here, and I think I saw Sogen during that cutscene, so we'll get to his lying ass later. But for now, highly recommend stealing her bamboo and then talking to her.
Masako 殿の使いだ。お主が足立家の鎧を直しておると聞いた。
さようです。誠に素晴らしい鎧でございました。取ってまいります。
And with that, we have obtained the Samurai Clan armor. Sturdy armor that once belonged to a son of Lady Masako.
よくお似合いでございますよ。島に2つとないものです。大事になさってください。もしもお気に召さないことがあれば、いつでも直しましょう。その際は素材をお持ちください。
助かった。
Indeed. Okay, so in addition to being just visually one of my favorite pieces of armor and the sort of color palettes that we can swap it out with, the advantages in battle that this one has are great. As you level it up, you'll be able to reduce more damage by a moderate amount. You get increases to health, and taking damage will now grant you resolve, which is something that when you're using your resolve left and right and healing yourself, then this is a great price to pay. So we're going to go ahead and just charm it up real quick with our soul defense charm, and we will start getting other more important ones after we sort of acquaint ourselves with Lady Masako. So a place to call home, that is somewhere that we will go soon enough. 10 linen might not be bad, but if I can, I'm gonna try to upgrade this, which I can't because we're short by 4 supplies. I'm sure we could probably find that pretty quick. Anyone else? Also, here's the Legends Storyteller, and basically all he really serves to do is be a teleport point. So if you find them, you can't go into Legends mode from here, but you can basically go to Legends mode from anywhere. Okay, so we got one right here. 4? Yeah. Okay, so this is what we'll mostly be wearing during battle, and trust me, it is worth it. Reduces damage by a major amount. So you don't really get a lot of numbers in terms of increases and stuff, and when you get to New Game Plus, then you'll start seeing colossal sort of increments. So you don't get that in the main playthrough, but yeah, later on we'll be able to increase our health and also grant more resolve. So we also need silk, and I believe you can only obtain that by completing quests. So you can see how like pimped out our armor gets as we progress further. So let's go and do this, and keep in mind you can alter how you look. So let's see. So with our outfit right here, if we go to armor options and then change your appearance, you can either take off those shoulder pads or you can leave them on. It really is up to you. And we also got the clan helmet. It didn't come with any sort of mask, so we can kind of put whatever we want to it. We'll do that. And for some reason, enabling masks in the cutscenes gets overridden if you're in the prologue. It automatically makes it so you can't. So, kind of odd. But now that we've done that, let's go ahead and run over here. Speak to old Sogen, the man, the myth, the traitor. This guy is kind of hilarious, actually. He's got a really funny line coming up, so let's speak to him and make sure that he doesn't know that we're on to him.
Sogenか。さようで。酒井と申す。お侍。何用で。政子殿からことづてだ。足立家の親方が襲われて、他の者は死んだと。猛虎が。いや、裏切りだそうだ。おいたわしや。 戦支度をした奴らが寺に来なかったか。
そのような覚えは勤めに忙しくしておりますゆえ、雅子様ならば喜んでこの寺にかくまいましょう。
手間を取らせたな。
めっそうもない。
I don't know about you, but there's something about that man that rubs me the wrong way. And I don't trust him. So, like Lady Masako said, she's actually going to be in this exit area out here. So, very crafty, as we'll soon come to learn, but...
鎧は得たな。
良い具合です。
それは私の長男重里のもの。
かたじけない。そうと話しました。
何と言っておった。
喜んで寺でかくまうと。
そうして居所を敵に漏らすわけか。ついてこい。
襲撃の陰に草原がいると。
刺客が来る前に奴が館を訪ねてきた。あの坊主は石膏なのであろう。
そうと決まったわけでは。
ああ、だが疑いたくもなるさ。奴は秋の初めに神館から突然やってきたのだ。
猛虎の噂が流れ始めた頃。
だが足立の所領はそうやすやすとは奪えぬ。
そこで戦に乗じた。
Alright, here we go.
あの坊主抜け抜けと。
草原め、急いでおる。
まるで巣へ戻る狼よ。ここからはしゃがめ。
I don't know, it's just something hilarious about a monk, a supposed one, where he just gets annoyed at someone asking for food and saying that it's your own damn fault you're hungry.
私を利用しましたな。
恐怖心を煽って尻尾を出させたまで。おかげで住処に向かっておるぞ。
こちらへ見られぬように。
So we need to kind of stay as close as we can to him, but not lose eyesight of him. So these tracking missions are few and far in between, but they're all extremely easy and kind of obvious. These guys' eyesight are especially horrendous, but luckily there's a lot of pampas grass for us to hide in, as well as a lot of triggerable sort of events that happen. So up ahead, a couple of deer are gonna spook him, and we gotta be careful because he's gonna be real suspicious about that. Look at that, look at that. Didn't notice these ones, but then... Wait, where's the last one? Bambi! What are you thinking? Gotta keep up. Oh no, he comes to that conclusion all too late.